Something about drinking coffee out of a whiskey glass, coffee that's whipped, by the way, and milk just makes me feel classy. I may even say déclassé. If I had an intro, this is where I'd roll it. But I don't, so I'll roll this instead.
What's cracking, guys? It's Tony.
So, what's cracking, guys? So today, I figured in light of everything that's been kind of going on around the world, I wanted to see if I can help some people out. Because especially with this whole pandemic, a lot of people were laid off. Wanted to put together something that would help other people as well as kind of prepare myself. So these are my top 5 tips to be prepared for an interview. The number one thing you need to do when you're going in for an interview is you have to do research on the company. You just have to. You have to know what kind of candidates they're looking to hire. You have to know what their core values are as a company, and you can just sprinkle those in the interview. They're gonna love it. They're gonna eat it up. A good way to do that is kind of be prepared for the questions they're gonna ask you. So great tool to use is Glassdoor online. You can go on there, look whatever company you're trying to hire, and they will actually give you some of the questions that they tend to use. But that would be the number one thing to do. Second thing you need to be prepared for, learn how to talk about yourself. They're gonna ask you, tell me something about yourself. Know what you're supposed to do. Typically what I do is I go from past to future. So I say, I was born in Cincinnati. I moved down here when I was younger. I did this, and this. Talk about college if you did that. Talk about work experience, whatever it is. And then also project to see where you want to be in 5 years. It's what a lot of people tend to do as well. It's just great. Just learn how to talk about yourself in an interview setting. Going off of knowing how to talk about yourself, know your strengths and weaknesses. They're gonna ask you about them. Just know how to navigate through that. Everyone has strengths, everyone has weaknesses. You're no different. Be prepared to talk about it. My third tip would be practice with a friend. Mock interviews are great to get into the interview mindset. Not to mention it's going to prepare you to how to answer questions precisely, quickly, so that way whenever you do actually interview, it will be a lot better. Alrighty guys, I'll see you when I get to Haley's. Bonus tip, know what's on your resume, if you even have a resume. If you don't have a resume, know what's on your resume. Don't just fluff up a bunch of stuff. Typically, recruiters can see right through that. Tip number 5 is dress the part. Wait, hold on. There we go. That's a little bit better. Long story short, you need to dress the part. Dress up. Because if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you're confident. Being confident in an interview when they're grilling you is a very good skill to have. Show up early, look your best, be confident in an interview. I promise you this will set you above the competition. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. I gotta take this thing off.